And he's back after a relaxing 3-week vacation in America, followed by a stressful 2-week house move. We're finally in the new place. So we mentioned all the stuff that I wanted to do before once we were in the new office. Now we're in. I just wanted to give you a quick look around of what it actually looks like because we just had a picture to go by before. And there's a couple of things I've done already just during the week while I was at work, having people come around to do work because I'm a millennial and I don't know how to do DIY. So we'll start off having a look at the room. Door, wall, this is where the desk is going. It's just a big wall. Shelf to be filled with nerd crap here. Lovely brick fireplace. TV to go up there. Another space there, either another shelf or I'll find something to go in the corner. I do need somewhere to like put camera equipment and lights and some kind of storage. So maybe that. Beautiful bay window. So far nothing to go there. This crap on the floor, you can see I had the flooring done. This was crap old grey carpet before. Chose this flooring, had someone come out and do it. I thought I got the measurements perfectly right for the amount of floor. Turns out I did. I got it so perfectly right. The only way you could know I needed more is if you're an actual floor fitter. It turns out you always order 1 box extra for waste, which is the stuff we've got left is made of tiny extra M pieces. So if you filled it up with that, it would look weird. So I've ordered 1 more box. That's on its way and he's going to come and finish that off for us. We have to talk about this sofa because it is everything I could have hoped for. I was looking at just literally normal 3-seater sofas, like some fancy ones, all in this color because this is part of the color scheme that we talked about in a previous video. And then I found out, okay, I could be sitting or I could be laying down. And I was like, that's cool. But then well, it turns out I could be sitting or I could be sprawled out, arms ablaze, shit flying everywhere while watching TV. And that is just a yes. The place I got this from was called Sofa Fox. I'll leave a link in the description down below. If you're in the UK, I highly recommend them. And then down there we just have a debacle of internet that they came to install today. Turns out the internet here is so good that the old home hub doesn't work. A very old home hub does work, but throttles the speed down to like 1/4. So I'm getting a new one sent out before I can get proper internet. So it may stop me from uploading for another couple of days, but yeah, we're getting there. And the last thing is the color of the walls. This is actually just a pattern from this weird light, which we're getting rid of, by the way. We talked about in a previous video, the color of the walls. We're going with a nice gray. The color scheme is going to be gray, navy blue, dark wood. This is obviously not gray, which takes us to what was going to be today's project. Today kind of went sideways and it's now like 6-7 o'clock at night, which I thought would be a fantastic time to start painting a room because, you know, who doesn't want to finish at 2 in the morning? So I think for now, so at least I've made some kind of progress today. Even if we just get a start on painting, I'm going to get into some crappy clothes. We're going to tape off all of the stuff that we don't want covered in paint, especially the new floor. I would not be happy. We've got tarps galore to go over this thing, and we're going to get a start on painting. Okay, just remember there's only one rule. Don't mess up.
Am I doing it that way?
Just go with it. It should be emotional. Let your feelings guide you. So this is the update. It is now 1 AM, which is, I don't know how many hours of painting. I'm ecstatic with the color. The reason it probably took so long is because we stopped for Doritos and I had a couple of beers, which is my #1 DIY tip. Always be drunk. I mean, hydrated, something. But yeah, it's 1 AM now, so I'm gonna go to bed. And tomorrow, the camera died, and then so did I, because painting's hard work. But it is the next day and the paint looks much better compared to the crappy lampshade made it look. This is it in the daylight. We've done one more coat on this wall and now we have a special project because it turns out we suck at doing the edges. Let me just give you a little demonstration. Yeah. I'm available for hire. So before I can start the fun stuff that I wanted to do today, which was building the desk, putting the TV in, the sound bar, all of the cool tech stuff, which truly belongs in this channel instead of paint, we need to do some more painting. So because of the amount our move was delayed, unfortunately these two have been sat in boxes for like almost 2 months now, which is just sad and even worse for me because I've had to look at them. But with the floor done, sofas in place, painted walls to the best of our ability, we're going to touch them up later. But for now, I need to unbox something. It's been too long. We're going to do the TV and soundbar. This is the Sony 55XG87 and the soundbar is a HTZ F9. Great job to the guy at Sony who continues to come up with these catchy model numbers. So these first, then we're moving on to the desk because quite frankly, I'm sick of watching TV on my phone.
Oh,
It's beautiful.
it's almost as wide as the freaking thing.
Super easy to set up. The legs just kind of pop in. The legs are on for now. It's sitting on the floor because eventually it's going to go on the fireplace, but I don't have the DIY know-how to put it up there by myself, so I need to wait. But we need to watch TV. It's on the floor for the moment. The unboxing was super satisfying, if not a little bit difficult with one person. The instructions dictate you need two, but you know, who am I to follow the rules? Oh my God. And the thing I am most excited about this is literally just on the remote. Do you see it? Right there. Yeah, that's beautiful. Okay, Google, set up my device. Oh my God, yes, that is it. Now it seems to be moving a lot of my Google stuff from my phone so that I can access it on the TV. Didn't know that was a thing, pretty awesome. Hello. Yes, I just logged in on another device. Damn it, Google, you're so paranoid. Install all of the following apps. So this is pretty cool. It's found Shadow from my phone. It's found it in the Google Play Store, which is accessed by the Sony TV because it's on the Android system, which means we can get Shadow directly on here. By the way, if you haven't signed up to Shadow, there's a nice little link in the description down below. Go check it out. So Dark Crystal's Age of Resistance looks pretty cool. The setup process was super easy. Managed to get into everything because Google knows everything about me. So it was just like, let's log you into Netflix. You don't even have to do anything. I don't need any encouragement for that. The sound on the TV is actually pretty good, even though it's not what we're going to use. So same as most modern TVs now, the thin ones like this, the speakers are on the back and they just expect to throw the sound backwards and hit some kind of wall, especially if they're mounted or they're usually in some kind of corner, hit a wall, have the sound bounce back at you. For that reason, it's okay, but kind of flat.
Working for the government.
Like there's no possible way to get any bass in that, which is why we've got the surround sound as well. So there's one more unboxing to do before we can properly watch TV.
case of the soundbar is in, and again, super easy to set up, completely wireless between the sub and the actual soundbar itself compared to the last like 5.1 system I had back in the day where you had to run speaker wires all the way around a room. We really have come a long way. Plug that in, they found each other super easy. One optical cable going between the soundbar and the back of the TV. They used to travel about that far. And compared to the kind of flat sound we had coming out of the back of the TV, the speakers which are built into it, we now have this. It may be a little bit too soon for me to upset the neighbours. Having only just set up both the TV and the soundbar, I'm probably going to use them for a week, maybe two, and potentially do dedicated videos on both, my own thoughts and reviews on both of those. But that's the end of this video, which was just essentially the base of getting the office set up until next time, where we're actually going to get to the important stuff, which is the brand new desk and the new setup. So until then, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, remember to subscribe to the channel. And as always, I shall see you in the next one.